In this presentation, we will show you how to configure our data diode using the applications provided. Before we begin, check that there are 3 folders provided. They are the data diode sender folder, data diode receiver folder, and configuring data diode folder. In the data diode sender folder, you will find an application aptly called data diode sender. Double-click on the program and run it. You will receive a Microsoft User Account Control pop-up dialog box. Click on Yes and proceed. If you are running the application for the first time, you will receive 2 dialog boxes, Directory C Sender Not Found and Sender Backup Not Found. Click OK to proceed. The user interface will appear. Click on Configuration button and will brings you to another window. Click to choose sending folder and a browser will appear. Browse to the directory that you want to create the sender folder and click on Make New Folder button. Rename the new folder to sender or any other names that you preferred and click OK. Next, another pop-up window appear. Enter the IP address of the data diode USB in. In our case, the IP address of the data diode USB in is set to 192.168.1.92. Next, click to choose backup folder and a browser will appear. Browse to the directory that you want to create the sender folder and click on Make New Folder button. Rename the new folder to Sender Backup or any other names that you preferred and click OK. You will see the current backup folder directory is updated to reflect the change. Click on the Show Sending Folder and Receiver list. You will see a pop-up showing the sender folder directory and IP address of the receiver that you have just created. Now select the row by clicking on it and click the Update button on the bottom left. Change the default value for delay between packets from 0 to 200. Change the other 2 values for delay between files and delay between 10 MB from 0 to 10 each. Then click Update. Click the Close button and you will return to the main page. Leave the application running. Now you are ready to send file, except we need to configure the receiving before the whole thing is complete. Now go to the data diode receiver folder, double-click on the data diode receiver program. The user interface will appear. Click on the Configuration button. A pop-up will appear. Select the Browse button and browse to the directory where you want to store the files. Click on Make New Folder button and rename the new folder to Receiver or any other name that you want. Click OK. Now the target path is set to the folder and directory that you have just created. Click Save. Plug in the data diode USB in on the target machine and you will see on the receiver application that a data diode is detected and connected. A diode symbol will also appear. In this example, I am using my machine to act as the sender and as well as the receiver. It will send the files via the Ethernet port and receive the files through the USB port. Go to the Open Network and Internet settings. Select Change Adapter Options. Select the Ethernet adapter's properties, change the IP address of the Ethernet adapter to the same subnet as the data diode. In my case, I am using 192.168.1.99 for my laptop. Now I shall copy a file and place it in the sender folder created earlier. You will see that the file upon transferred completely will disappear from the sender's folder and appear on the receiver's folder. The sender's backup folder will also have a copy of the file with the timestamp to show when it was delivered. I shall do a couple more files transfer each time with a larger file size. Each time a file is transferred, a copy with the timestamp is also saved in the sender's backup folder for record. Here I am copying a printer's utilities file of about 40 megabytes. It will take a bit of time for the receiver side to show the file received completely. After the copy is complete, I shall copy another printer's utilities file of about 200 megabytes. It will take a bit longer time for the receiver side to show the file received. I am opening the Task Manager to show the speed on which the receiver is receiving. As you can see, the speed will vary from 1.2 MB to 3 or 4 MB per second. The speed can be higher if your laptop runs faster. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any interest in using our product, please contact us via info@encryption-technology.com.